Holy crap, I freaking hope so. I hope that we get good Ghostbusters. I want good Ghostbusters. You know why? Because I'm sick to death of the Ghostbusters 2016 narrative of blaming the fans. I'm tired of the media bashing and shaming and insulting fans. And you know, Jason Reitman promises the new Ghostbusters will hand the movie back to the fans. God, I hope so. I'm a little cautious now. Initially, like, I kind of go through swings. I go through different stages of this. When I hear Jason Reitman talk about this, it seems like an awesome idea. It seems like I'm really right on board again. Then I start hearing, like, some of the plot stuff, and I'm like, ooh, maybe not. Maybe this is gonna be too kiddie. And then I see shit like this. This is actually what alerted me to this. Frank Conniff. If you guys don't know who Frank Conniff is, TVs Frank from Mystery Science Theater 3000. Somebody I used to follow on Twitter until today. It just kind of got enough with this agenda, and I'm tired of this narrative. Hand the movie back to let's see. The Paul Feig Ghostbusters had a storyline that was faithful to the original, cameos from the first film stars, and the best performing talent back from the modern era of SNL. So all this can possibly mean is hand the movie back to the sexists. I used to have respect for you. This is why I never meet never follow anybody on Twitter. Don't follow celebrities on Twitter. They will always disappoint you. Except except people like Harlan Williams. He doesn't get political. The point is, this is what I had to say in response. Saying it has the best talent for modern SNL isn't really impressive. It's like saying you're dating the hottest leper at the leper colony. Also, I'm a woman and I don't find the queef jokes and male bashing from Ghostbusters 2016 to be funny or endearing at all. I don't. They were disgusting, distasteful, and yeah, this is my tweet. Disgusting, distasteful. I didn't think the wonton joke was fun. They took every chance they could to send out this narrative of male bashing. People don't care about the character. I don't care about if it's a woman or a man chasing a ghost. I don't care. Seriously, we don't care about this shit. We care when the media starts calling us names on it. And celebrities, and this is what ruined Patton Oswalt for me, was his bullshit on Ghostbusters 2016. I don't care if his dead wife fucking had anything to do with it or not. You don't call out people and call people names for not seeing your fucking movie, for just saying, and this is where I got involved in it. This is where I got involved in the Ghostbusters and media and pop culture. That was kind of a turning point for me. This is when I started watching Midnight's Edge videos about the behind the scenes shit. Is because, you know, back in 2016 when Ghostbusters was like going to be coming out, and even before that, you had people like Patton Oswalt calling out people like James Rolfe, the angry video game nerd from Cinemassacre, huge YouTube channel, who just said, I don't want to see it. It doesn't look that good. That's all I said. It doesn't look that good. And you had the hate mob of sexist, racist people on Twitter calling him out for being a male, or for being, you know, oh, you're just a man baby. You're just a racist. You're just a sexist. You're just a misogynist. This shit needs to stop. I am not going to stand for this. So this is why when I see something like this is good news. This is good news. No matter what the crazy SJW types want you to believe, no matter how they're going to spin it, you need to give these movies back to the fans, because the fans are your customers. They're the ones buying your merch. They're the ones spending their money on this stuff. You cannot bash the fans like this and get away with it. I'm sorry. I don't care who the hell you are. And this is why I don't follow a lot of celebrities on Twitter, because I don't want to know their politics. I don't care what their politics are. Most of the time, if you did something I liked once upon a time, that's great. I might like it despite something. I don't need to know what your personal inside stuff is. This is why, you know, I'm an old person. I didn't grow up with Twitter. Twitter wasn't a thing. It just came out in my adulthood. Same thing with all these other social media outlets. I need to disassociate the movies from the people making the movies a lot of the time, because it's entertainment. It's the escapism. This is why we fight so hard for it. It's escapism. Oh, now onto the rant. But if the new movie is for the fans, who is the 2016 movie for? Sexists, basically. It was for male bashing feminazis. That's who it was for. It wasn't for fans. It was for this little SJW cult of people that hate men despite having been ejaculated out of one. Sorry to be gross on there. That's what they forget. They hate men so much, but they need it's disgusting. It's disgusting. Jason Reitman is saying the course to make a new Ghostbusters movie, or is staying the course to make the new Ghostbusters movie. But his latest remarks about the project are already kicking up a backlash. In an interview on Billboard's podcast on Monday, the Oscar-nominated filmmaker, son of original Ghostbusters director Ivan Reitman, said that the newest Ghostbusters will be a reboot that will go back to the original technique and hand the movie back to the fans. What is wrong with this? Why is there a crazy backlash? Reitman went into detail about said original technique, explaining that for the first teaser released in January, he used original files for the sounds of the proton packs and the original lettering that was used in the first film's production materials. We went back, found the original physical vinyl letters that they used to create the Ghostbusters poster in 1984 and rescanned them. Then our title guys reprinted them, and we filmed the titles. He said we shot physical titles with a light and smoke effect because that's how they would have done it back in the day. That's wonderful news. That is wonderful, wonderful news. Of course, that being said, I did hear that Rian Johnson back in the day a few years ago was using a lot more practical effects, and I was excited about that too. So take this with a grain of salt. We don't know how the movie's going to be yet. I certainly was wrong about The Last Jedi with Rian Johnson, but this is what I want to hear as a fan of Ghostbusters. This is what I want to hear. Everyone can relax. I found the car from his tweet. He also made it clear that he's not necessarily looking to put his own stamp on this material. Instead, he intends to remain loyal to the franchise's core. I'm not making the Juno of Ghostbusters movies, he said, referring to his breakthrough 2007 film. This is going to be a love letter to Ghostbusters. I want to make a movie for my fellow Ghostbusters fans. Yes, and to answer the question in the headline here, in the tagline, the Ghostbusters 2016 movie wasn't for fans. It was for just to make a cash grab on the Ghostbusters franchise. It was to make a quick buck. It was to make Sony money. That's all it was for. It was not to make the fans happy. It was to market to this agenda sort of driven trend that we're seeing of the sexist feminazi sort of demographic that they wanted to watch this movie, and that's fine. Do it on your own franchises. Get your cunts out of Ghostbusters. Seriously. On the surface, Reitman's comments are fairly innocuous. The man loves Ghostbusters, and he's making a movie that the diehard Ghostbusters fans will love. Clear enough. But considering the oft-toxic discourse surrounding the franchise, no, it only comes from the media. The media is the toxic one here. Surrounding the franchise, comments have raised eyebrows, not least because Reitman hasn't acknowledged the ugly reaction to the 2016 Ghostbusters remake. And that's probably a good thing. That's probably a good thing. I don't want him going out and saying, oh yeah, we're going to fix it because the fans were nasty. Second he does that, I'm out. I'm not seeing this movie. The second he bashes the fans over that one. Because he had nothing to do with that one. All he should really say is I had nothing to do with it. Which starred an all-female cast that included, the worst of the Saturday Night Live, or probably, I guess, the best of the modern Saturday Night Live crew. But like I said in my tweet, it's like saying you're dating the hottest leper at the leper colony. Modern Saturday Night Live is too funny as modern feminism is to equality. Seriously, they're kind of devoid there. Members of the cast and director Paul Feig were hounded for months by misogynistic "fuck you" variety. Suck a dick. I'm sick of this shit. I'm so sick of this narrative. What about me? I'm a woman. I'm not allowed to have an opinion. My opinion doesn't count because I'm a woman, and I don't like the male bashing. I'm tired. Grow up, Variety. Seriously, god damn it. Jason Reitman's doing his best here, trying to avoid this shit, and you guys are spinning this again. Misogynistic trolls. How about misanthropist media? That's a good one. Sexist, racist media. Trying to paint the fans in a bad light when their franchises fail because they're making shit. Okay? Stop it. I'm sick of this. Yes, who directed the reboot long before it officially opened, harassing and doxing Jones in particular, which was faked. We probably already, I'm sure there's millions of videos about that. And I'm sorry, Leslie Jones, she's a troll in her own right. She gives it just as much as she gets it. I'm sorry. Reitman has made it clear that in his reboot, which we'll shoot this summer, we'll ignore the 2016 film entirely. Good. I have so much respect for what Paul created with those brilliant actresses and would love to see more stories from them. He told Entertainment Weekly in January, I've covered that already. However, this new movie will follow the trajectory of the original film. Yes, Jones has weighed in, spouting off her big mouth, her big fat mouth, when she shouldn't have, and that's not a racist or sexist comment. That's just saying she should keep her mouth shut. That's all I'm saying, is that she has nothing to do with this one. She should not be commenting on it. It's so insulting. Like, fuck us. Yeah, fuck you. You didn't count. You don't. And don't bring up Trump. Guess what? Guess what? I'm liberal and I don't like what these liberal people are doing, okay? I want the sexist and racist out of my liberal party now. I'm sick of this shit. We're gonna redo Ghostbusters better with men. It'll be huge. Shut up. Just shut up. I already commented on her horrible racist, sexist comments. I'm sick of this shit. Reitman's latest comments seem like a further attempt to assuage existing fans of the original franchise, particularly those who vocally spoke out against the 2016 reboot and assure them that this film will be different, which is a bit troubling, all things considered. But without... Why is this a bit troubling? Why is this troubling? You know, if they made a movie that was so insulting to the fans, and he says, oh, no, we're actually going to take what you guys have to say and consider, we're making it for you guys, not to attack you. Why is this a bad thing? Are you guys trying to bomb his movie before he even makes it? That's what it seems like. The media is dead set, like the media's narrative against this movie. I'm going to have to write that down. That's going to be a title for the video. The media is trying to get this movie to fail. They're trying to basically play the whole, you know, Jason Reitman shouldn't be making this movie. Jason Reitman sucks sort of narrative. I'm not going to tolerate that shit. Are you guys going to tolerate that? I'm not going to tolerate that from Vanity Fair. Don't you have like a pregnant Demi Moore to have on your cover? Couldn't you exploit some more naked pregnant women? But without an actual movie to judge at this point, it's unclear which way the wind will blow. So there's still so much time between now and the summer. So I'm tired of this narrative. I'm tired of them bashing the fans. Every time they do it, I'm going to call it out. And you know what? Thank you so much, TVs Frank. I'm glad I don't have your autograph on this poster now. I used to have some respect for you, but I don't anymore. I'm tired of these celebrities and these news articles just going out of their way to paint people in the light that they are not. I'm an old school hippie in a lot of ways. I preach equality and an actual feminism, which is equality, and not male bashing. And I am offended when I see the male bashing and all this stuff. It's like everybody in the media just stopped thinking. They stopped looking and stopped sensing and knowing what's right and what's wrong. And sexism on any level, if it's a woman bashing a male or a male bashing a female, is wrong. And I have no idea why they're so backwards that they don't understand this. Thank you guys so much for watching. You can send your hate mail or presents or whatever to Mecha Random 42, P.O. Box 1566, Loveland, Colorado 80539. I will see you guys on the next video or live stream. Bye! Thanks for watching. If you liked it, make sure to hit that like button. And if you want to see more, don't forget to subscribe. See you in the next video. Bye!